good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're listening from. Thank you for joining. My name is Peter Aima, a co founder at Mcrissar Foundation, and you're welcome to this exciting space. Before we dive into this discussion today, we'd like to take a moment to tell you to look around your space to ensure there are no sharp objects, open electrical sources, or anything that can be harmful to you. Um, and we hope you have a great time in our discourse. Rabi, over to you. Rabi, I think you're muted.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this evening to discuss this important 16 days of action and the International Human Rights Day. I am especially very pleased to welcome Ghana and from my home country, Nigeria. I'm Rabi Musa. I'm the founder and the CEO at Mcrissar. I would like to acknowledge Mcrissar Foundation co-founder, Mr. Peter Aima. The team members have been working behind the scenes to make sure that everything is going well and to make this event a reality. The members of the Board of Trustees, the advisory board members, the foundation. Since the past 16 days, we have been sensitizing young women and girls about gender-based violence. We have gone around different communities, and we have also gone around different high schools around Nigeria. We decided to conclude the 16 days of action with a live Facebook event to mark the International Foundation. We are committed to 5 basic things. We are committed to education, we're committed to leadership. We're also committed to healthcare and menstrual hygiene, and also gender-based violence. In 2022, sorry. And we have been working to make sure that we effect the change for this event is basically to find long-term most at risk in our society, like the indigenous women of Kaduna State and the young girls are vulnerable to violence because of their ethnicity, sexual orientation, and economic status. That they do not need to rely on mainstream media to pass the message used as a great tool to interact and share to avoid violence against women. By the year 2023, at Mcrissar Foundation, young girls in high school within Kaduna State, by creating the Mcrissar Girls can openly discuss relationships, discuss relationships, family matters, and just to make sure that the girls are okay. So kindly keep your fingers crossed and make sure you are seated, and if you're driving, as it unfolds. And if you're at home, make sure all your doors are locked and all appliances are off. As I introduced Rahila told her. So I'm going to read Rahila is a development lawyer with expertise in women and children's rights and also an activist for human rights. Zaria, and thereafter the Nigerian Law School, Abuja campus, 2017. She practices law in Abuja and as a secretary. She's the pioneer chairperson of Young Women in Politics, secretary of Human Rights Committee of the Nigerian Bar Association. She is a humanitarian and an administrator, and has excelled in each of these areas and made people. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Like I said, you're welcome. is Rahila here? Rahila. Okay. In the absence of Rahila, I'll just go ahead and the speakers. Let me just start reading their bio. So over to you, Gloria Lemmy Johnson.
Hello, good afternoon.
Please continue, we can hear you.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, from ever part of the country or the world you're listening. We are here today. This is the Mcrissar Foundation. We're completing the 16 days activism of gender-based violence. And I would like